Morning. Today we're going to get started working on building a structure for our crayons to return to from the story The Day the Crayons Came Home. So we're going to be using heavy cardstock or poster board, and today we're going to assemble pieces or get our pieces ready to put them together. So you'll notice I folded this piece, and then I also folded an extra tab at the bottom for this to be attached to the base. So now I have a way to glue this down. So a lot of times students are going to try to stick two pieces together by putting glue here and glue there and hold them and hold them and hold them, and that is not going to work. So let's take a look down at our workspace and see how to do this. Oh. Okay, so we're going to start with the orange. You can use whatever color you want to, but mine happens to be orange. I'm going to fold it in half the long way. So I have one nice, really crisp fold. If you need to, take the handle of your scissors and press it down. So it's not just a bend, it's a nice, sharp fold. Then at one end that leads up to the fold, we're going to bend that back and fold it. And again, if you need to use the scissors, go ahead and fold it. So now I have a card that resembles the letter T. So there's the top of the T, there's the stem, and right here there's a tiny little bit that we don't need because it's going to keep us from using it as a corner. So I'm going to cut that shortest little fold. The shortest fold gets cut. So then we're going to fold these back, and now we're able to stand it up on our base. Now we're not going to glue this together on day one. Day one, we're going to make all of our flat pieces. So if you want to cut out a window, say for example in this side of your cardstock, you fold your card and use your scissors. Don't put your finger underneath it. Use your scissors, and then you can cut out your window shape. Slide your scissors in there. Keep your fingers out of the way. And my window might be the kind that flips open, being as it's kind of like a hangout. And then you can draw on this with markers. You can apply construction paper shapes to make it look like what you want it to look like. You can make little signs on the side of it. As you are cutting your pieces, and if you have a small piece that's too small to build with, it still might be big enough to use to attach pieces together. So if you have a L bracket like this, you can glue it to one piece, and then you can glue it to another piece to make a strong corner. So when you put it together, you'll probably do it flat, and then you can glue both sides down and hold it in place. Or you can overlap the pieces. So I'm going to fold that flat back. I'm going to fold this flat back. So you can overlap the pieces and put glue in between them so that it makes a nice strong bond. I'm going to turn it like this so you can see how it fits on here. So the walls have a big overlap. Your whole project should be able to fit on one. Get it on the screen. should be able to fit on one piece of cardstock that you can hold in one hand. We're not going to be carrying 2 armfuls of our project when we're done. We're going to carry it in one hand, and hopefully we'll have this done by Friday. So if you have any questions, raise your hand now.